Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Market Report for Wednesday, the 1st of December 2021, where in just a few minutes I'll tell you everything you need to know about what's happened in financial markets, economics and the world of business today. I'm Sean Aylmer. The S&P ASX 200 finished today down 0.3%, closing at 7,236 points, which, all things being considered, was a pretty good performance. The market opened on the news out of the United States that not only was the Omicron variant of COVID-19 spooking markets, but US Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell now considered inflation more than transitory. That has been the big question facing financial markets. Is inflation temporary or is it here to stay? Central banks around the world have argued it's pretty much temporary, and that's why interest rates have remained so low. But last night, Chairman Powell changed the playbook, sending all the major indices on Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, down between 1.6% and 1.9%. So for the local market to lose just 0.3% was a pretty good performance. The big banks outperformed today, as did CSL and Wesfarmers. The iron ore miners, BHP, Fortescue and Rio Tinto, all benefited from higher iron ore prices. Market darling James Hardie was among the worst performers of the big caps. Woolworths and Coles Group both did poorly, as did Afterpay and Transurban. GUD Holdings said it had completed its acquisition of automotive lighting company Vision X. It will also raise $405 million to acquire Auto Pacific Group, and that was enough to trigger a 10% fall in its share price, easily the biggest drop among the top 200. Pro Medicus was also a poor performer, falling more than 7%, while IDP Education was down 6%. On the other side of the ledger, South 32 jumped more than 4%, while Xero was up more than 3%. Lynas Rare Earths was another to perform well. It was another rough day for Newey shares, which are now 25% of their listing price. On Tuesday, the group, which listed a year ago, downgraded earnings again, triggering a 13% fall. They were down another 3.5% today. And Crown Resorts officially appointed Dr. Ziggy Switowski as chairman, replacing Jane Halton. He has a very big job in front of him with a bid from private equity group Blackstone on the table. The big economic news today was that the economy contracted by 1.9% during the September quarter. Sounds bad, but it wasn't anywhere near as poor as some economists had predicted. In fact, it was a lot better, and most market watchers expect the current quarter to grow by around 3%. The Aussie dollar bounced today on the back of the GDP figures and is currently fetching 71.7 US cents. That's it for the afternoon market report for Wednesday, the 1st of December 2021. Join Michael Thompson and I tomorrow morning for the Thursday edition of Fear and Greed. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.